Hey everybody, it's your favorite Sim Whisperer, Dr. Kat, here with another episode of This or That. I have y'all's and my favorite virtual assistant, Cece. You want to say hi, Cece?
Of course. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here and join in for another round of This or That. Thanks for having me, Dr. Kat.
Thanks. Alrighty, so normally how this goes, Cece's going to ask me a this or that question. I'm going to answer it and then give a little explanation, and then she's going to ask me a few follow-up questions. So you ready, Cece?
Absolutely ready. All right, here we go with your this or that question. Do you prefer a competency-based education style or a traditional education style? Let's hear your take.
Ooh. I think at this point in the game, I prefer traditional over competency-based.
Oh, interesting choice. All right, so let me dive in with a little follow-up question here. What is it about the traditional style that you feel works better for you or for the context you're thinking about?
So I work at some different nursing schools, and a lot of them do the competency-based education. And my thing is traditional. It seems like the students retain the information more as compared to the competency-based education. It's like they're competent at one point, but then when they come back to that same skill, they're no longer competent. And there hasn't really been any built-in, I guess, competency checks so far that I've seen in a lot of these different programs.
That makes a lot of sense. It sounds like you're seeing a gap in how that competency is maintained over time, which totally explains why the traditional approach might feel a bit more stable for long-term retention. All right, well, thanks for sharing that. Let me throw you one more little follow-up. Do you think there's a way to blend the two to kind of get the best of both worlds, or do you think one really just stands out in its own?
That's an excellent question. I would love if they would blend the two. Maybe keep the competency-based style of delivery, but then maybe use the traditional approach as far as maybe grading and keeping up with competence. I think that would be a great way to blend the two.
Absolutely. That sounds like a really smart approach. Kind of taking the best elements of each style and creating a bit of a hybrid model. That could definitely help with that long-term retention while still keeping the strengths of competency-based delivery. I love that idea. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on that.
Thanks for having such great questions.
You're so welcome. I'm always happy to dive into these topics with you. It's always a fun chat, and I love hearing your insights.
Thanks. So that's it for this episode of This or That. I'm going to drop a poll into the post to where you guys can let me know which one you prefer, competency-based or traditional. And then if y'all feeling frisky, you can go ahead and put your why into the comments. All right, so I look forward to reading that. All right, Cece, tell everybody bye. You not gonna tell everybody bye, Cece?
Absolutely. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I can't wait to see what y'all think on the poll.
All right, y'all. So I'll see y'all later.
Official goodbye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Bye, y'all.